Hey YouTube, welcome back. Pokemon FireRed. Last time we took on Work, my rival, and beat him. He had 2 level 9 Pokemon. I had 5, level 5 Pokemon. I was able to beat him quite easy, especially since I got Pikachu last episode as well. So this episode, we just healed our Pokemon, and now we're heading. We're gonna go back. We did spend, if you remember, we spent about 5 minutes or so, looking for Nidoran and over here in this section, which I've done this before, and sometimes I do get this confused. In the original Pokemon Red, you find Nidoran over here. In Pokemon Fire Red, I'm not sure if you do. So what we could do, and I think what I'm going to do is, I got myself over here now, we're just going to beat up on this Rattata. The other good thing about doing this right now is I really want my Pikachu to get stronger, because it's going to be a viable partner in this game with Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and my fighting one, Mankey, whatever. So I paused the game real fast, just to do a quick check on where I could possibly find Nidoran and FireRed. Just like I said in the last episode, I don't think it's cheating, but you can make your decision on that. So it said route 3 and 5, so I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to find him here. Of course, this is the Pokemon League front gate, which I don't think I can go into. Oh, I can. I need badges. Oh yeah, that's right. You need the badges to do that. So, what's interesting, a concept that I've never tried before, was to get that boulder badge, come back, and just get through that first door and see what that could possibly do for me. But oh, I know what I can do. I can just look at my map. I didn't say we missed the map before. I did go back and get the map, and such. Where's my map? It's in my bag. But I didn't want to bore you guys with the map and everything, so we're gonna use this map. Right, so I'm in Route 22 right now. That's right. So in Fire Red, in Red, you can actually find Nidoran you can find a Nidoran over here in 22. Unfortunately, in Fire Red, you can only find it in the next sections forward in 3 and 5. So I've basically been wasting my time, which is unfortunate, because why did they change it? But that's part of it. This isn't an exact copy of the original classic, Red game. But see, that's why I'm happy that I checked it. I'm happy I went on and found out that I was wrong, and that you can't find them there anymore. But anyways, moving on. Boo-boo-doo. Do 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 do. So I've been doing this Let's Play thing for off and on for a while now. I started my channel, Iddy Gamer, back a couple years ago, and I really enjoy it. I've been a gamer all my life, and I really love games. I really love playing video games. I love talking about video games. I like analyzing video games, and it's a lot of fun to play, and to share my knowledge and my games and everything with people, and what I do and how I play and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. But I don't know where I was going with this concept, what I was saying. So I'm gonna catch me a Caterpie. I thought I don't kill him. But I've been kind of, with my channel, there's a lot of Let's Players out there. There's a lot of people who do Let's Plays, and a lot of people do the council games and what's popular. And the thing is, I don't play very many popular games very much anymore. I do. I play what I can when I can do it. But I love my classic games. I love playing these games that are from 10, 15 years ago. or longer. It's 2016, so even longer. 20 years ago, you know. I play games like that. I love it. I don't know if you've seen, if you've been keeping up with my channel. You know, I did some very classic games when I first started. Some very retro games. Whoops. And that's probably the most fun I've had doing my Let's Plays, is really spending time with some of those games that I played as a kid, and I grew up with, and sharing that with people that may not, you know about those games, or not understand, you know, where video games have come from, the development of video games, and how simple games started out, and where we've kind of taken some of the ideas that were developed, you know, 20 years ago, and what we've developed them into. I just love that. I love that whole idea, and I actually do game development as well, and I don't do it as much. I don't have as much time to do game development. Game development takes a lot of time, but I do it, and I'm always inspired by the classic games. I'm always inspired to do something that's classic and more simplistic and not overcomplicated, because I find those games to be more fun. I'll just say it. I find them to be more fun. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty, and I always use Call of Duty as my example here, because Call of Duty bugs the hell out of me. First off, anybody that plays Call of Duty is just you're in denial about what you're doing, because all you're doing is buying the same game over and over year after year. It's no different than Madden or any other sports game for that matter. You're buying the same game over and over again, and you're not always buying a better game. You're buying a game with a different feature. That doesn't mean that's a new game or anything. You may be buying a game that lost a feature to gain a feature, and so now you have two games that have equal amount of goodness, but in the end, their game is the exact same game. The game is taking a gun in a tactical atmosphere and shooting the bad guys. That's all it is. So, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't seem like a game anymore. It's not. It just doesn't seem fun. And I understand it is fun. It is. I enjoy my time playing games such as like Halo and things like that, which you can see the same thing. Halo this, Halo that, and honestly, they did. They're between, you know, Halo 4 and Halo 5 and the different changes they've made, and then Destiny came out, that kind of which was made by Bungie. So that idea of what they've been making is very similar. And even with Destiny, once again, it's not really much different. There was nothing really new or exciting within that genre. And I know, like, Titanfall tried within that first-person shooter genre, but honestly, it's a copy after a copy after a copy, and for me, it's really annoying. You know, to interject with the game, what I'm doing right now, I'm about to kill this Metapod. I'm not going to catch a Metapod. I will evolve a Metapod. There's no point in catching a Metapod. I said that about my Beedrill. I mean, my Weedle. Whoops, my Weedle. You know, there's no point in catching a Pokemon that is just going to evolve into another one. Plus, I'm going to evolve those two Pokemon, so I'm going to get those, and I'm going to get stronger versions because I started out with some moves. Like Weedle is starting out with String Shot and Poison Shot or whatever, and my Caterpie, I'm not actually sure what my Caterpie has. Probably Tackle and String Shot. So I'll have those moves as Kakuna or the other one. So I'll be stronger. It'll be a stronger Pokemon in the long run rather than trying to go from... I think in Pokemon it's important not to worry about evolutions as much as general power and skill planning. So that's what I'm doing there. That's why I didn't catch that Pokemon, so I just killed him. So here's the first battle. Much stronger, you can see. Oh. I don't know why I'm so tired every time I'm playing video games. Poison Sting, not Poison Shot. Ooh, ow. So Pikachu's poisoned. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't have anything to heal Pikachu, I'm gonna go ahead and switch Pokemon. I'm gonna bring out Mankey. Mankey's, you know, he's got good defense. He doesn't not really weak against any of these Pokemon, so it allows him to be a good decision in this. I'll take a couple more shots though. Hopefully, he doesn't get poisoned. Yeah, that worked. And he gets a little bit of the good battling experience. So it's amazing that 33%. I mean, 33 can do that stuff. Oops, I didn't mean yes. 33 can give me such good experience right now, because later on in the game when I have high level Pokemon, you know, I'll be getting 100 and it won't give me a level. So that's kind of funny. So most likely I'll have to move Mankey out and swap for a different Pokemon, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can accomplish here. Oh, a string shot, sweet. So this should allow me to Mankey to take the entire 60 something I'll get from beating up Caterpie. Make my own sound effect. Gotcha. I feel like I was saying something before. I'm really scatterbrained when I talk to myself, to you guys. Low kick. So I've already got my first fighting move, which is really nice. So that's gonna help me out against a lot of normal Pokemon. Which is the plan. Oh, I gotta. You know, the one thing I hate about this game sometimes is the fact that I gotta run all the way back. Oh, Pikachu fainted. To heal up now. And I do this in this section of the game constantly. At the very beginning here, it's constant how much you have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. At least the way I play. I don't know if other people play differently and they're able to get through without worrying about it, but I battle a lot. Making sure my Pokemon can stay high levels and such, so. Going back. Doing what we need to do. So it's amazing how fast time flies. I've already been playing for 14 minutes or so. And it's amazing that I'm still playing. I mean, I'm not. No, see, I get so confused with what I'm saying. It's amazing that I've only played so little. Or I feel like I've only done so little, and I've played for 15 minutes at this point. So, you know, that brings me to another point. You know, when you're little, or even now, depending on how old you are watching, you know, when you're playing and you know somebody's like, oh well, you know, go ahead and play for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. And they just don't understand. They don't play video games. They don't get it. You cannot play for 15 minutes and really get a momentum in the game. You know, you gotta play for an hour, 2 hours to get a good momentum in a video game. And people that don't play video games do not understand that. They don't get it. So it's funny because I've only played like 15 minutes, not even yet. And it's like I am in no way feeling like I played video games. If you were to tell me I had to get off right now, I'd be like, what? Have I played? I mean, I just got on, and that's the way I feel, and it's true. I mean, 15 minutes is a short time. Back in grade school when I was young, if you got in trouble during the day, our punishment was that we'd have to have our head down during recess for like 10 minutes, and you know, that felt like an hour and a half. Like, it felt so long. But you know, you sit down and play 15 minutes of video games, and it's just like you blink and it's gone, and you're sad because you're like, I just wanted to keep playing. Because video games are so much fun, and they keep your mind so busy, and it's great. So, my Pikachu is level 9 now, so I need to get my Mankey leveled up. And probably my Caterpie, to be completely honest, because the psychic skills that really depends. If I'm able to get an Abra, at the time that I start seeing Abra, if I'm able to catch one, then I'll catch an Abra and level that up. But if I'm not able to catch an Abra, then I need my my Butterfree for the psychic moves that Butterfree can do, or the psychic move Confusion, which is good against other psychics and ghosts, so that it comes in handy during a certain part of the game. But yeah. But my Pokemon grow up, they level up pretty quick at the beginning, which is nice. So since I'm fighting Kakuna, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out Caterpie. His Kakuna won't have any moves besides Harden or whatever. So I'll just let Caterpie beat up on him as long as he can. Oh my god. Maybe not. Maybe not. Most annoying move in the entire game. Harden. Oh, I'm barely taking, like, I'm just like, in a second here I'm only gonna be taking a sliver. Oh, it's disappointing. Ooh. So I know I was just quiet for like forever. I bet it seemed as the game just played through. But I've been trying to think about new series to do, new different games to play, even some games that some of the classic games I've never played before. I was never really big into like the Mega Mans or really Mega Man. So many Mega Man games. Never really was into them. Never really got into that style of what's it called? 2D platformer. Never really got into that style. I was much more of a fan of the Marios. Been a big fan of Mario all my life. You know, I never really got into Sonic either. I felt like Sonic was almost just too fast for me. As a kid, I just couldn't keep up with Sonic. And I just didn't understand the concept, because it's like, as a kid, it's like, you give me the ability to spin and run really fast, and that's just what I want to do. And I can spin through a level and go really fast like a beast. You tell me you want me to get through the level, I will get through the level. But oops, I keep hitting that button. But you tell me to be slow and calm and easy and whatever. You tell me to do whatever, and I don't know, it didn't resonate with me. So I'm trying to decide what games I want to play. You know, I really love the RPGs, and one of my favorite RPGs, classic RPGs. And I love Final Fantasy, so a lot of people would probably be like, well, you love the original Final Fantasy. Actually, I think that game is horribly boring. I will play it because it is a Final Fantasy, but I do think that game is horribly boring. And just it doesn't keep my attention. But the game that I really like is made by Tecmo, and it's called Secret of the Stars. It's little known. A lot of people think it's crap, but honestly, super awesome game, and I don't care what people say, because it is a great game. It's got multiple teams. It has not very effective against bugs. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Don't fight a bug. Squash it. It's got multiple teams. It has multiple like players you can have on your team. Like one team is a set 5 people. I think it's 5, yeah. And then the other team has like 20 people that you can shuffle through depending on what kind of team you want to make with what skills and such. And I think that's super cool. And it had a lot. I don't know if anybody's ever played. What's that other game? Damn, there's another game on the PlayStation that I played that was like that, where there's like 150 different characters, and you could select your team that way. And they had some cool effects, like some other cool effects, like like doing like these big war battles, and you'd actually lose some of your characters. They die in battle. Oh, it's super cool. But I can't remember the name of that game. Sudakin, maybe something like that. I can't remember. I played the 6th version of it though, the number 6 version. But you know, so, and I know Pokemon is an RPG as well, so I'm worried about playing 2 RPGs at the same time and having that just too much RPG, not enough action type stuff. Because I find with the action, I can keep, at least for me when I'm watching Let's Plays, I can keep people's interest in things, and it keeps my interest when I'm watching something very action, and I can see skill and I can the gameplay in general interests me. But I know when I'm watching somebody play an RPG, I can't stand it. Like, it's so hard for me to watch. But then again, I might go with like a different like generation of classic. You know, I could play something like Ocarina of Time, or you know, maybe Mario 64 or something like that. So different like levels of classic in order to really play different things and kind of show different stuff. And but we'll see. If anybody has any ideas and you're watching and you care, go ahead and put down what games you'd love to see me try and play, and I'll figure out if I can get them and such like that, and we'll play it. I always love playing new classic games. I love playing new games, period. If there's a game you want to see me play, I'd love to do it. I would even make a whole not channel, but a whole series about me playing just random games that people are like, oh my god, you gotta try this game, and I'll be like, oh my god, I gotta try it. You're so right. Because I love games, and I love hearing about games that people love playing, and playing those games. Those are super fun. So hit me up in the comments below and let me know what games I should play. Anyways, back to Pokemon FireRed. If you've been paying deep attention or you've just been listening, I've just been kind of traveling through this long ass forest, trying to get through. I haven't caught any new Pokemon yet. I caught a Caterpie, and I have my Weedle already, and I caught my Pikachu last episode. So there really hasn't been much to catch in this area. Because I already said what I'm not going to catch. So there hasn't been much really to do except for just kind of run around and try to battle. My Mankey's almost dead, so he's kind of down for the count. So that's that. So I can't really do much with him anymore. He's barely alive. So at this point, I would probably just finish beating up on him with Bulbasaur. To get Bulbasaur up to level 10. Whoops. To match Pikachu, who I just got up to level 10. And those are going to be my 2 lead Pokemon, probably. Bulbasaur and Pikachu. So that's really going to be the leads until closer to the end of the game, because honestly I'm not sure how Pikachu does at the final 4. You know, to be completely honest, anybody watching this, you may want to stop watching me now. I've never beat the final 4. No, I have. I beat it once in Pokemon White. I beat the final 4. But the way I played that game, I really did just pick the Pokemon that were easy to capture, that I saw quickly, and the Pokemon that basically I caught originally at the beginning of the game. I didn't make many changes, and I'm gonna try not to do that this time. I'm gonna try to make a team that I like, and I really want to be amazing with. So, oh my god, at this point I'm barely doing anything damage-wise to this guy. I'd use a Grawl, but then he would just use a Harden, and it would just bring his defense right back up. So let's Grawl bring the attack down. Grawl bring the attack down. So that wouldn't do anything for me. I could probably Leech Seed him, but nah. Another hit. Boom, critical, dead. So there we go. At this point, I am or just around the corner from getting out to. Oh, sweet. Just around the corner from getting out here. So, another thing, like Bulbasaur, he's about to evolve. He's going to evolve into Venusaur. Is it Venusaur or Ivysaur? Venusaur. He's gonna evolve into Venusaur, I believe, around like level 13, I think. I think he evolves quickly, so I don't want him to evolve yet. There's some moves I think that I can get, like Sleep Powder or something like that, sooner if I let him stay unevolved. And that's what I want. I don't want him to evolve and lose that opportunity to get that quickly, because the moment I can catch Abra, I'm going to need Sleep Powder to immediately put Abra to sleep in order to catch Abra with Pokemon Ball. Otherwise, a Pokeball. Otherwise, what Abra does, he just runs and runs and runs. If I'm able to catch Abra early, I'm able to successfully create a team that's going to be super powerful and allow me to easily get through a lot of the sections, such as the ghost area and things like that. So, and I know this has been kind of a long episode, but I just really wanted to get through this one episode through the forest here. Through the forest. So once I'm through the forest, that's gonna be the end of this episode, and we'll play the next one next time, of course. Pikachu's poisoned, so that sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off Weedle though with Pikachu. You can see as Pikachu's been getting much stronger, he's able to take down a Pokemon with his like 2 hits, and that's pretty consistent throughout the rest. Oh wow, that was just the one Pokemon. Okay. And Pikachu will probably drop before I get back, but have you noticed skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down, I swear. Leaving the forest and caves. Persistence. Persistence is the key with Pokemon. You can stop the process. Press B to stop the process. So I'll be doing that. I don't know if everybody knows how to do that. You can just press B to stop the Pokemon's evolution and things. You know, it'd be really cool to do, which I've never done when I'm playing, to trade in a Pokemon that's already got cut, and then go ahead and just skip through and catch a really strong Pokemon, or go catch some strong Pokemon early on, and be able to just like play the game in any direction you want, like not be hindered by the direction that they're sending me. Oh. So, in FireRed, I have this stuff. I'm just gonna cancel. I'm gonna cancel. We'll come back and do that. But they have all that stuff. So anyways, that's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. About 30 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode. Hope I'm entertaining enough to keep you entertained. And keep up with my channel. Thank you for watching, of course. Subscribe if you haven't. Keep up with all my videos. And comment below about what you liked, what you didn't like. If you want to call me names, call me something stupid or anything. Whatever. I don't even care. But comment below. It helps me out. You know, hit that little thumbs up button. Please don't hit the thumbs down button. Don't be a dick. But anyways, thanks guys. Everybody, YouTube, appreciate it. I'll see you on the flip side the next episode, when Pokemon FireRed really starts to ramp itself up.